Okay, everyone, it is time to wake up. Save this video and watch it or record it before they take it down. But there's been a lot of information coming out lately, especially on the Ingersoll Lockwood website. For those of you who are not familiar with the Ingersoll Lockwood website, we have been getting quite a bit of cryptic information from this website. And here are some of the cryptic images that have recently come up through the website. Now, the website changes like maybe daily, sometimes multiple times a day. So this is something that we have to be mindful of and keep updated on. But here are some of the cryptic images that we received. This was the first image where we have the Ingersoll clock, Ingersoll watch, and it's pointing at 11:16 with the Jordan, and Jordan's number was 23. So this has been deciphered as talking about November 16th, 2023. And then this clock points to, this is a broken hourglass. And if you look off in the distance, there's a couple of UFOs flying here. And so some of the thoughts about what this was indicating was that they are trying to break the firmament. And if you don't know what the firmament is this force field, this protective layer between the waters below and the waters above. Now, the next one, we have the White Rabbit, and he's pointing to another time. And there's a lot of things that are going on in this picture. For the sake and time of this video, we're not going to unpack all of the images in depth, but this is the second picture that it changed to. Now, we still have the White Rabbit pointing to the same clock. We have the Ingersoll clock, and then now everything is underwater, and then we have this mouse standing on a life vest. Then the image changed to this, where we still have the White Rabbit and it has the clocks, the times, the dates on its chest. And then we have a chessboard with some sort of missile. Now, to me, and there's a lot of different theories out there about what this could indicate, but this is a very significant message to me. This is a strategic game. This is a spiritual war that we're all in right now. And this is very significant of light defeating dark. We are winning, we are conquering, and it's inevitable. If you know anything about Project Looking Glass, you know that this great reset, the downfall of the, is inevitable. Nothing that they do changes the outcome. So don't be confused and deceived by all of the chaos and the threats and the negative crap that they're putting in front of you. Now, I've been going through this website and we have to keep up with it because it does change very regularly. It could be several times a day to once a day, but the information always changes. What is there one day disappears the next day. But this is the website you want to go to. This is IngersollLockwood.com. You need to make sure that it has 3 L's. Ingersoll, 2 L's, Lockwood, 1 L. And when you go onto this page, there are so many encrypted things. You really have to use your puzzle solving skills here. So there are things like this, where it's an F that is highlighted. When we click on that F, it takes us to the national debt calculator and clock. And look at all of this. This is insane. If you go over to this time machine up top, you have all these different dates all the way through the projected date of 2027 to show you what our national debt is going to be on the continued trajectory of the current rates, okay? But if we go back and we go all the way to the corner over here and we open up the secret window, it says, class, today, I'm going to talk about self-reliant thinking and how we plan to cope with it. Is that where a kid thinks for himself and is not manipulated by the state-run Orwellian learning factory? Exactly. It's the scourge in public education, and we're doing everything we can to combat it. It seems to me that we should be encouraging students to think this way. You've just proven my point. The district wants every student to take this blue pill every day to stop the spread of this dangerous free-thinking plague. What does the pill do? It's a breakthrough medication that destroys the student's desire to resist authority, and it's a great aid in preparing you for a lifetime of submission. Think about it. We're in this massive time of medication, over medication, and all of these things. Like almost every single commercial tells you to take a medication for this, that, or the other. And none of the doctors, whenever you go to a hospital or talk to somebody, they don't ever try to get to the root of your problem. They try to just mask and shut the symptom up, making it worse and prolonged. This is a major problem. But is it by design? We now know that there's a lot of things in our water, including fluoride, which Nazi Germany used in experiments to control and manipulate and keep people docile so that they wouldn't fight. They wouldn't resist authority. It's all by design. Going back to this website, there's so much to unpack here that it is insane. There's a lot, but I want to tell you how cryptic you have to be. Look at this little mouse or rabbit used to be off over here in the corner, and that's where we saw the images. Now, if you just saw what happened, look, my mouse is changing and there's nothing there. You know why? It takes us to a video that talks about, once this commercial is over, it talks about the Trump winery. Now, why in the world would there be a secret click link to a Trump winery? It's not about the winery. It's about the location. This is in Virginia, specifically this location right here. What's significant about this? Well, could it have anything to do with the mass amount of fear lately and propaganda talking about all of these different potential attacks that are going to happen on American soil? Could it possibly be pointing to a place that is safe? Or I don't know. Who knows? I have no idea. Let me know if you know anything significant about this location and what this potential message hidden in the Ingersoll Lockwood website could be referring to. But that's the first thing that came to my mind. Now, there's so much. This is going to take more than a couple of videos, but take a look at this real quick. There's nothing there. And when you highlight, the secret message you have here is you have what you need. We are patriots. We're all in this together. GOK. And these, you can click on them. And again, look, they are not there, but you can click on them. And the GOK, they take you to a different YouTube video. So go and check that out because the videos are very inspirational and very intentional messages through the songs. You have to listen to the lyrics. And maybe I'll make another video where I go through those videos so you can listen to the lyrics. Another thing I want to highlight on this video is it talks right here. This is year 2023, but remember our calendar was changed when we moved over to the Gregorian calendar. So this is odd. This is year 2023 / 5784. Could that be the exact year that we're supposed to be in right now? There is so much to unpack from this website, and we'll go through them, and I'm going to keep my eyes on this website because it is time for everyone to rise and to wake up to the deceit, the lies, the manipulation, and all of the things around us. It is time to take action. If we want to change our personal reality, if we want to change the world, we need to change our personalities. How the hell do we do that? Change the way that you think, your thought patterns, your mental processing, your behaviors, your actions, and your inactions. People have been sitting too docile, and I'm one to speak because I used to be afraid to speak up, but we are in a time that is no longer acceptable and no longer possible. Okay, this is very much a spiritual war and intentional. We need to rise. We are the many, and the many together are powerful. Through my meditations to the year 2100 and from knowing all of the things that I know that a lot of people don't know in terms of Project Looking Glass and all of these things, it is inevitable. Good shall win, but we need to do our part to ensure that timeline. And that is by standing up, having a voice, taking action, and coming together as one. No more separation. We are all in this.